Hi, you guys. I hope you can hear me. Um, so yeah, I wanted to come on and to talk about Oshay Duke Jackson. So there's a YouTuber. I think the name of his channel is, and I don't know his actual name, but I call everybody by their channel name. Um, the Kevin Samuel Roast channel. So that's the name of his channel. He was talking this morning about Oshay Duke Jackson, and he was stating that he thinks there is a baby in Poland, and this is why Oshay is still there. Now, I think that I've known of Oshay Duke Jackson now for like 2 years, maybe a little longer. Maybe a little longer. I've known of his channel and of him. And his channel was his main channel was set up very different. Um, he would have these panels and he would talk to these guys, and all the time the guys would have an accent. So it started to make me feel like, okay, well, he's American, but maybe he's not in America, right? Maybe he's, military is stationed somewhere or whatever. And so I just started to listen. And at first, I don't think he was really they were doing the conversation around women, but they were not doing the conversation around women the way they do it now in a very ridiculous manner. It's on 20 now. It's on 20. But they were like on 5. They still do what they do, blame everything on women. It not necessarily the guys from London. It seemed like the guys that he was talking to, they were more their opinions and the way they carried themselves and handled their conversation was a little different than the way O'Shea would say things. But anyway, so he would do these panels with these guys, right? And then his channel it just kind of flipped up a little bit into what you see now, and now it's getting even more advanced. And I guess based on his money changing, he's kind of like improving his channel and changing his channel up. And also, I was watching an interview that he went on to another young lady's channel, and I forget her name. It was Linus something, but anyway, he was interviewing over there, and he said that he has like 6 people working with him, so he's not handling his channel all by himself. And plus, he has another channel called he just started that other channel that's called Celebrity Junk. Yes, that's where I got my YouTube junk from. Don't tell him that. But anyway, so he has this other channel called the Celebrity Junk, and so that channel is doing well as well. Like he has a pretty it's pretty the subs don't really matter as much as the clicks, right? His clicks are pretty high regardless of what people think of the subs. So his clicks are much higher than his subs. But anyway, um, he was telling this lady that he has like 6 people working with him. So he's not necessarily handling the channel all by himself. And I'm saying that to say because the guy in his video this morning, he was trying to say that, you know, O'Shea was saying that he's so busy. He's just so busy. It's impossible for him to do anything else, right? And that's why he could not come to Kevin Samuel's funeral. But I told you guys that guy, David's, or whatever, Dennis or David, whatever, was saying that he and O'Shea paid for the funeral. I didn't see the whole funeral, so I don't know what they paid for. But anyway, um, so yeah, so he was saying that he was too busy to come to the States to come to the funeral. And I think maybe I don't know when that was. It might have been like December, November, December. He was actually in California because he said that he was in California in one of his videos. I'm speaking of O'Shea. So he do come to the States, I guess, but he's not announcing that he's here. You know, not that, it's not, he's not a personality. Like, I'm not a personality. Like, everybody on YouTube is not trying to be a personality and are not like, like you're not gonna recognize them if you see them wherever. I mean, well, he will go live sometimes. Like I said, he was going live all the time at first when he was hosting the panels, but now his channel is not really set up like that. He's kind of just creating his content and putting the images on there, and that's it. You don't really necessarily see him, even though most people know what he looks like if you are familiar with him. But anyway, he was in California because I remember him saying that he was there in one of the videos. Um, Now I see that I was just over there on his channel, and I see that he has really stepped up the foolishness again. I guess they try to make up for Kevin Samuels. I don't know, but you know, he over there saying a bunch of nonsense. Anyway, but he's not bringing up this baby. He's not bringing up the stuff about him that's out here. But he did say something on his back channel. Do I have that on here? Let me see if I have it.
Hungry as shit. And like I said, you know, until you gave any kind of money, any kind of anything to this nigga, shut your motherfucking hungry as shit. And like I said, you know, until you gave any kind of money, any kind of anything to this nigga, shut your motherfucking mouth. While he was living or dead, motherfucker, you ain't gave shit, nigga. None of you niggas. And the same niggas that's talking shit. Here's my question to you niggas talking shit, right? Oh, you niggas making money off Kevin Samuels while he was living or dead. Motherfucker, you making money off him talking shit about him right now. What the fuck you niggas talking about? You feel me? So the niggas who talking about the dude in a negative way, and his family possibly, and they glad that he did. Okay, so you niggas have the audacity and the unmitigated gall to call somebody out. I mean, that's how dumb y'all are. This is why a lot of you niggas, your IQ is like 70, motherfucker. You motherfuckers are stupid. How dare you, nigga? Oh, well, you niggas over here making money off him, and that's supposed to be your partner. Bitch, you the one talking shit about the motherfucker every day. Glad he did. And making 35,000 videos about the nigga, and you hate him. Nigga, what do that shit? It don't even make no motherfucking sense. So, okay, you can make money off somebody. You know what I mean? And you hate him. But motherfucker who can't respond to what he do.
So yeah, he was kind of going, and I told you guys he have a back channel, and I think I can't remember the name of it. I think it's yeah, I don't know, because I know he has that Negro Dominance channel as well, which was I guess connected to the Black Manosphere at one time. But I don't know. His relationship seems to is not what it was with them. I don't ever think it really was that anyway. I think he kind of separated himself from some of the conversation that was going on over there. But yeah, the the word was that he actually started the Black Manosphere, and I don't know how he got kicked out of how he got kicked out of something that he started, or if he just left. I don't know, but anyway, or maybe he was trying to distance himself from all of the problems that come along with it. I kind of get the feeling that's what it is, because like I said, it's supposed to be some investigations and all kind of stuff going on with some of those people. But anyway, so this guy, the Kevin Samuel Rose channel, he is saying that he thinks that that there's a baby, and that he talks all this stuff about Pookie and Ray Ray, but he's running around, these foreign lands creating babies that he's probably not, he's more than likely not going to marry the mother and bring the mother back with him. I don't know if his intentions are to live in the States or not. I know he was in California. I don't know where he lives, last year or the year before, he was talking real big about Brazil, right? Um, and so I thought that's where he was going to stay, but for whatever, I don't know what happened. He up and moved. Now, someone was saying that he was in medical school, and it's possible that he might be doing some type of internship, internship somewhere at a hospital or doing whatever. I don't know. I know that his father was a nurse, because remember I told you guys the Satanist Center had doxed his father, thinking he was doxing Oshay. They have the same name, but Oshay is a junior. Um, anyway, but the father was a nurse, so I don't know. I guess he is possible that he is doing an internship. I don't know. I really can't say. And it's also possible that he's over there making a child and gonna lead a child over there, because we know that these guys are hypocrites. They say one thing and they do another. They do the opposite of what they say. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about that and go over into the Kevin Samuels Roach channel. He said he's going to change the name, and I think he created another channel as well. But he don't only talk about Kevin Samuel. He talks about all those guys in the Black Manosphere, and he talks about O'Shea. And so that video is pretty funny. The video that he put up about about O'Shea and this baby, uh, called the baby Vanilla. But yeah, you talking all this Pookie and Ray Ray and stuff, but you jumping all around the place, and God knows what you're doing while you're doing this. But anyway, I'm just gonna move on to the next topic, which is Ti. And I decided to go ahead on and put both of these people together because why not? Uh, so Ti's son, I guess, got into it in a Waffle House in Atlanta or wherever he was at. I'm assuming it's in Atlanta. Um, and I don't know what over. Some people were saying it was over pickles. Did you guys see that? They're saying that he was upset that pickles wasn't on whatever he ordered. So yeah, if you're gonna go back in the restaurant and start talking reckless to people, then yeah, they're gonna talk to you that way back. And it really don't matter who you are, who you think you are. Um, and so anyway, I'm gonna play you guys what Ti had to say, but I feel like I just got through saying this in the video that I just put up. Like, you don't really have to look far when you see people a certain way, because certain things are just instilled in them from their parents. And, even though sometimes people don't want to take responsibility for the things that their children do, but they really are looking at you and they really are picking up on your behavior, right? And so I was tickled because he comes off like Ti, and then to hear Ti talking about it, it just kind of reinforces what I'm saying. But I'm gonna play you guys what he said, and I'm gonna show. Oh well, I think I showed some of the comments, but I'll put them on again after I play him.
I mean, of course, I spoke to my son. Me and his uncles. It was.
I don't know what's
I
going.
mean, of course, I spoke to my son. Me and his uncles. It was. We were perplexed by his necessity to go back and forth with the short order cook. I didn't understand why he felt he needed to stop what he was doing to engage someone who is at such another level of life. Now, I had to explain to him that, when people are not living the way they hope they would live, and here you is walking in with so much freedom and luxury, and people gonna posture themselves a certain way. So therefore, you're gonna have to enjoy your life. You're gonna have to remove yourself from that energy and go enjoy your life.
So yeah, so on the blogs, some people are saying like, "Excuse me, who are you talking to?" Um, I guess he was trying to take shots at whoever King was getting into an argument with by even saying that in the first place. I don't know. You never know what people are thinking when they say and do some of the stuff that they say and do. But I'm not surprised. And I think a lot of what you see from, because this is what the third or fourth time King has gotten into some type of run in with probably some adult that he don't even have no business talking to in the first place. And I feel like he should have said that if he said anything. Like, why are you here talking to these grown folk anyway, right? Because I'm almost positive whoever that person was that was at Waffle House was probably somebody older than him, right? Um, just from even listening to the conversation. And so, I mean, your child shouldn't even be in there talking to nobody sideways just on the strength of that, of the fact that he's only 17, 18 years of age, number one. And number two, and I feel like that's all he should have said. Um, I also think that this whole firearm situation, like, you guys remember when he brandished, when he got into some other little, I'm speaking of the son now, he got into some other little altercation, and he, was kind of letting the person know that he had something in his bag. And I said this before, when people know, especially young people, when they know that they have weapons on them, they tend to have a little bit more courage than they probably would have if they didn't have these weapons on them. Right. And that's a part of it as well. Um, I don't know. I think it's not a good look. It's not a good look at all for your son to be always slick at the mouth or whatever. And sometimes you, if anything, you say you could just walk away from people. You don't have to worry about what it is they do for a living. But you could just walk away from people, and you don't really even have to engage at all, regardless of what the person is doing, right? Um, but yeah, people in the comments, they kind of, was like, okay, it kind of explains why the son is like that when you're listening to the father. But I feel like you could pick up on that anyway, that the little boy gives off Ti, right? Uh, and in his mind, he probably is trying to, a father like son, you know, um, persona, right? I mean, and even though Ti is older, is certain things about him that probably he still need to work on. Um, yeah. So like the people in the comments, like I said, they were just kind of tearing him up. I don't know if you guys can see him or not, because I don't know why this screen is only stuck on one thing. But yeah, a lot of people were saying like, who is he talking to? And also the man is a short cook. He could just talk to him any kind of way, because it looks as if he went back into the restaurant, I guess, and said something. And like I said, they were saying that it was something about the pickles or something wasn't on there right, or, you know, um, and you can kind of hear the exchange from there. Um, and so, I don't know. Um, yeah, the whole thing was just kind of interesting to me. But that's what I kind of took from it. I was like, people shouldn't be surprised to see his son acting like that. That is Ti's son. So, but one of his sons seems really. I mean, you can't even tell that. I mean, I guess the mothers can make a difference as well. I'm not saying anything about Tiny. I'm just saying, maybe sometimes, because the child is coming up technically from a different house. And which son is that I'm thinking of? I think his name is Damani. I'm not sure which one it is, but he just seems very different. And so does the little girl. She seems different as well. Deja, is that her name? Yeah, they seem different. They have a different way about them. And so maybe it's something about the Ti and Tiny, you know, like I said, the way that they handle their household, and who they think they are, because clearly they think they somebody more important than what they are. Yeah, you're a celebrity, sweet pea, but people don't have to care. Like, and so I don't think people should get that twisted, because you might run into the wrong one with that. No one cares um, at all. So yeah, if you feel like your son should be talking to a short cook, then that is what it is. But your son is not going to open his mouth and speak to people any kind of way and think that people are not going to respond to him either. And it don't matter what they do. Uh, that's it, and that's all. Let me know what you guys think about all of that. in the comments. I just thought that was kind of funny. And like I said, the people were just kind of tearing him up on Twitter and on the blogs about saying that. But I'm not surprised. And let me know what you guys think about Oshay Duke Jackson. Do you think that he's, in Poland with his family? Because I recall him going live on that back channel saying that he had just got there. And that was like in January or February, I think. It was earlier this year. So if he is still there, then yeah, you kind of wonder why is he still there. Um, Now, one year he was living in Brazil. Now he's in Poland. I don't know. Maybe it is a medical internship or some. Maybe it's something to do with school. I don't know. It's possible. And then again, it could have something to do with a woman or a child, like the guy is saying in his video. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about both topics, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Oshay Duke Jackson back at it again with some more bullshit. Oshay Duke Jackson back at it again with some more bullshit.